Well, hello Dirtfish Rally friends. It's lunchtime on the Saturday here at Safari Rally Kenya. 10 stages down in total. Now, today we've come north of the service park in Naivasha, around about an hour's north, and it looks a little bit different. 75 kilometers in the loop today. It's a nice long loop. Soisambu, Elementaita, Sleeping Warrior. Almost, we've only been here now, well, this is our third year. Almost legendary stages, aren't they? A different kind of challenge. Overnight, quite a bit of rain in places, but in other areas, absolutely no rain at all. It's a very odd mix between mud, deep mud holes, very wet, sloppy conditions, and then bone-dry, dusty, dry conditions. Perhaps the biggest challenge out there today, though, are the rock gardens. Now, what do we mean by rock gardens? Well, it's volcanic rock, where really you just have to pick your way across. Sometimes in first gear, it really is a challenging loop of stages, and that's when it's more or less dry. Chuck in a little bit of rain, which thank goodness we didn't get this morning, but we could well do this afternoon, and it becomes almost impossible. In terms of who performed well, who maybe didn't perform quite so well, you've got to say that poor old Esa-Pekka Lappi, the drama started for him even before the opening stage this morning. Some frantic work on the road section, 1.5, 1.6 k's from the start of the stage. We watched him working on that car. He did manage to achieve some kind of a remedy to the issue. We're not sure what that issue is yet, but this is what he told us, having managed to quite miraculously complete the loop of 3 stages.
I think you need to talk with Cyril. I don't want to say anything, but yeah, everything okay.
So it held up your repair?
Yeah, it wasn't really a repair. It should have been something else, but in the end it didn't work out. So well, I was pretty sure we're gonna retire over there because it seemed that I cannot fix it back.
You're battling hard in this rally, maybe harder than you've ever had to fight.
Yeah, let's say I was quite exhausted already before the opener stage. I was sweating a lot. And then after the long stage, we needed to do again some work with the car. Yeah, it's been a tough morning, I can tell you.
Just the most battling performance this week from Esa-Pekka Lappi. And you know what? It could well pay dividends. He moves up into 3rd place. Why is that? Well, because Elfyn Evans has dropped a place down to 4th. Can you believe it? The water splash once again has been the Achilles heel of the Toyota. Okay, 4 Toyotas out there this morning, only one of them experiencing issues in that water splash, but a costly one for Elfyn Evans. Lost close to a minute and dropped down to 4th behind Esa-Pekka Lappi. Our top 2 remains the same, more or less the same gaps as well. Kalle Rovanperä started the day a little under 20 seconds behind Sébastien Ogier. He goes into the lunchtime service just over 20 seconds behind Sébastien Ogier. But again, really strong morning from Rovanperä. He knows it would be folly to chase down Ogier. Too many risks involved in that, but he has to keep the pressure on, and that is exactly what Rovanperä is doing. Remarkable how he's managed to avoid issues that just about every other driver has picked up during the course of the event. Sébastien Ogier, well, at the end of the 2nd stage this morning, stage 9, he'd stretched his lead to 30 seconds. But as we've seen already in this event, it is all about puncture mitigation for Ogier. He knows where the puncture risks are. He knows which stages he can push a little bit more on. He knows the stages where he has to throttle back a little more. The time through the opening stage this morning was stunning, really stunning. And then he built on that through the 2nd stage. He was happy in the 3rd stage, Sleeping Warrior, to give a little bit of time back. He gave 7 and a bit seconds back to Kalle Rovanperä. But that is the sign of discipline. It's the sign of strategy, and a strategy that is clearly working for Sébastien Ogier. Lunchtime service, Saturday, 22 seconds of a lead. He'll be quite happy with that, I am absolutely sure. So that's our top 3, top 4, if you include Elfyn Evans. If we look a little bit further back down the field, Evans, he dropped that time. He's dropping close to the clutches of Takamoto Katsuta as well. Katsuta in 5th place, and don't forget, that is a battling performance if ever you saw one. Yesterday was incredible. Katsuta just 5.5 seconds of Elvin Evans. Behind Katsuta, Danny Sordo, still doing a good, steady job out there. And he's only 25 seconds behind Katsuta. So Sordo might well find himself getting into that fight for 4th, 5th place. We'll have to wait and see. So it's been an interesting morning, folks. Looking around us, there are some dark clouds, there are some patches of blue sky. If we get some rain on any of these 3 stages this afternoon, watch out. We could see all sorts of drama out there. It's been a great morning, folks. Lots more to come in the afternoon here at Safari Rally Kenya.